We used to talk about everything, even nothing felt enough. Your voice was my favorite sound. Love felt simple, love felt safe. Then words became harder to find. Smiles didn't reach your eyes. I felt you leaving long before you ever said goodbye. We didn't fall apart in flames, we faded softly. Loved until silence filled every space between us. No more fights, no more trying, just distance dressed as calm. I stayed hoping you'd come back to me. You stayed quiet instead. We loved until silence, and that's how it ended. You stopped asking how I felt, started answering on your own. I learned how to cry quietly so I wouldn't feel alone. I would have fixed what you couldn't say if you let me see the truth. But love can't survive on effort when it's only coming from you. You let go without a sound, I held on without a voice. We loved until silence said what you couldn't say. You chose peace over fighting, I chose you. Silence, and I'm still hearing it. Maybe love doesn't always break, maybe it just goes quiet. And maybe the saddest endings are the ones without a reason. We loved until silence was louder than our past. I don't hate you, I don't blame you, I just miss what we had. If loving you meant losing my voice, I'd still do it again. We loved until silence, and I loved you till the end. Some love stories told and loudly, they disappear between the words no one says. We didn't rush, we didn't burn, we learned each other slow. Your hand felt safe inside of mine, like somewhere I could go. You knew my fears without a word, you knew when I was tired. I didn't know a love so calm could still end in fire. They say nothing lasts forever, but I thought we'd last longer than this. A love like this was too real to forget, too gentle to survive the world we couldn't beat yet. You let go like you had to breathe, I held on like talked about the future once, like it was already ours. You said my name like a promise under quiet stars. I built my home inside your heart, never made a plan to leave. I didn't know loving you would teach me how to grieve. You found peace in walking away. I stayed with everything you left to say. A love like this doesn't fade away. It just changes shape inside your chest and learns to stay. You look happy now and that's okay, but part of me still exists in the life I lost, in a love like this. Maybe timing broke us, maybe we were too kind, maybe loving you so deeply rewired my mind. I don't hate you, I don't blame, I just quietly miss who I was when I believed in a love like this. A love like this changed who I am. Even now I feel you in the way I stand. If I ever love again someday, I'll know exactly what I miss, because nothing feels the same after a love like this. Some loves don't end in goodbye, they end in comparison to everything that comes after. You didn't leave all at once. You faded a little each day. Your smile stayed, your body stayed, but your heart was far away. I felt the warmth disappear even when you held my hand. I didn't know losing you could happen while you were still standing there. I kept fixing what I could see, but I couldn't reach what was already gone. I lost you slowly, and that hurt the most. There was no goodbye to survive, just love turning into a ghost. I stayed hoping you'd come back to me. You stayed until you couldn't. I lost you slowly, and I still feel every moment of it. You stopped asking how I felt, started saying I'm just tired. I made excuses for the distance, called it stress, called it time. I loved you louder, you grew quieter, like silence was your escape. I didn't know holding on tighter was pushing you away. You were already letting go, while I was still holding us. I lost lost you slowly in ordinary days, in missed calls and quiet nights, in words you didn't say. You didn't mean to hurt me, but you still did. I lost you slowly, and that's why I can't forget. Maybe love doesn't end with heartbreak, maybe it ends with denial. We're staying too long in something broken, because leaving feels worse for a while. I lost you slowly, and now I'm standing here alone. You walked away already healed. I stay where love once lived. If loving you was my mistake, it's one I'll never regret. I lost you slowly, and I'm still losing you in my head. Some people don't leave suddenly, they disappear while you're still loving them. Asked you to stay forever, I just asked you to be here now. I never asked you for perfection, just a reason to believe somehow. I gave you patience like it was endless, gave you silence when you pulled away. I didn't know loving you quietly would teach me how to pray. I lowered my voice so you wouldn't leave. I lowered my knees instead. I never asked you for more than you could give, but you still took everything I was and left me how I lived. You said you cared, you said you tried, and maybe that was true. I never asked you for this pain, I just loved you. I learned how to wait without questions, learned how to smile through doubt. I turned my fears into afterthoughts so you wouldn't feel crowded out. I would've fixed what you couldn't say if you let me see the truth. But love doesn't survive on effort when it's only coming from you. I mistook your comfort for commitment, and you're staying for choosing me. I never asked you to promise what you couldn't keep, but you let me build a future while you plan to leave. I stayed loyal to every word, you stayed unsure through it all. I never asked you for goodbye, but you gave it anyway. Maybe love shouldn't feel this careful, like walking on thin glass. Maybe the saddest kind of heartbreak is realizing you love someone who was never really there. I never asked you to change or to stay the same. I just wanted honesty, not comfort dressed as faith. If loving you was my mistake, it's one I'll always own. I never asked you to break my heart, I just wanted you. Some love doesn't fail because it's wrong. It fails because it's one-sided. I still catch myself smiling at jokes you'll never hear. I still save things I tell you if you were still right here. I build my days around your name like it was safe to stay. I didn't know loving you would leave me this afraid. They say love comes and goes, but no one says it takes pieces with it. You meant everything, and now you're gone. I don't know how to be okay, but what felt right felt wrong. You moved on like it made sense, like I was something small. You meant everything, and now I have nothing at all. I remember how you looked at me like I was hard to lose. I remember believing love could never feel this bruised. I stayed when things got heavy, you left when it got real. I gave you all of who I was, you never felt the weight I feel. I don't hate you for leaving, I hate that I stayed believing you meant everything more than you ever knew. I gave you my whole heart, you gave me half the truth. I still defend you in my head, even now, even then. You meant everything, and I still let you win. Maybe love isn't meant to last, maybe it's meant to change us, but losing you this quietly still feels like it erased us. You meant everything, and I'll carry that with me. Not to stay broken forever, just to remember what love can be. If I ever love again someday, I'll know the risk it brings, because once you meant everything. Some heartbreaks don't scream, they whisper and stay. I noticed you before you noticed me, in the little things you do. I memorized the way you smiled like it was something I lose. I loved you before you were certain, before you knew what you felt. I didn't know Loving you early meant loving you by myself. I stayed ahead of your heart, and it left me behind. I loved you first, and I loved you longer. I held on tighter, you grew a little stronger. You learned how to let me go, I learned how to hurt in silence. I loved you first, and that's why this hurts the most. You said you needed time to feel, I said I wait, it's okay. I turned my hope into patience, watch the colors fade to gray. You loved me when it was easy, pulled away when it was real. I gave you my whole heart, you gave me what you could feel. I mistook waiting for devotion and your doubt for death. I loved you first, before you chose to leave. I believed in every maybe, you never believed in me. You walked away already here, I stayed where love still lived. I loved you first, and I still did. I loved you first, and I don't regret a thing. Even if it broke my heart, it taught me how to feel. If loving you was my mistake, I'd make it again somehow. I loved you first, and I'm learning how to love me now. Some hearts don't lose because they loved wrong. They lose because they love sooner. You didn't fight when we were breaking, you didn't ask me to stay. You watched me fade into silence and turn your eyes away. I kept waiting for a sign from you, something honest, something true. But you let me walk out of your life like I was nothing to lose. I would have stayed through anything if you had reached for me. I was easy to lose, easy to forget. You let go of my heart with no regret. I loved you like you were forever. You loved me like I was a phase. I was easy to lose, still breaks me every day. I blame myself for your distance, for every word you didn't say. I shrank my knees, lowered my voice, so you wouldn't walk away. I gave you patience I never got back. I gave you time you didn't need. You found peace in leaving quietly. I stayed learning how to please. You didn't mean to hurt me this way, but you didn't try to stop it either. I was easy to lose, like I never mattered much. You didn't choose to save us, you just let it end as such. I would have fought for everything, you didn't fight at all. I was easy to lose, and I loved you through it all. Maybe love shouldn't feel disposable, like something you can't replace. Maybe the deepest heartbreak is knowing you were never hard to erase. I was easy to lose, but loving you was hard. You walked away already healed, I stayed here falling apart. If loving you was my mistake, it's one I'll never undo. I was easy to lose, but you were hard to lose. Some people don't leave loudly, they just decide you're not worth staying for. When I said your name, I meant it. When I stayed for real. I didn't love you halfway. I didn't know how not to feel. I planned my days around your smile, built my world on what you said. I didn't know some people promise with a heart already halfway dead. You spoke in words that sounded short. I listened like they'd last. I meant it all, every word, every tear. I loved you like you were my future. You loved me like I was just here. You walked away without a bruise. I'm still bleeding through it all. I meant it all, and that's why this hurts so much. I defended you when it hurt me, said your distance wasn't real. I called your absence being lost, so I wouldn't have to feel. I gave you grace, you never asked for time, you never tried to say. You let me believe we were something while you quietly slipped away. I thought love meant never leaving. You thought love meant staying light. I meant it all when I said I'd stay. I didn't know you were already looking for an easier way. I fought for us in silence, you didn't fight at all. I meant it all, and I still do. That's the fall. Maybe loving deep is dangerous. Maybe hearts aren't meant to try this hard, but I'd rather feel this pain without leaving a mark. I'm in it all, and I won't take it back. Even if it broke my heart, even if it changed the path. You'll forget the way I loved you, but I'll always know it's true. I'm in it all when I loved you. Some heartbreaks don't come from lies, they come from loving someone who didn't love the same way. We sat there saying nothing, like words would make it worse. Saying goodbye felt kinder than staying while it hurt. Your eyes avoided mine, like love had already gone. I felt us breaking quietly before we called it done. I wanted you to fight for us, but you were already tired. So we let each other go, even though it broke our hearts. We chose peace over trying, over falling apart. I loved you more than leaving, but staying hurt us too. So we let each other go, and I lost you. You said this wasn't anyone's fault, like they made it okay. You said we'd both be happier if we walked separate ways. I nodded like I understood, like I wasn't scared inside. But every step away from you felt like I was saying goodbye to my life. You were ready to move on, I was still holding hope. So we let each other go, with tears we try to hide. You looked relieved somehow, I just felt empty inside. I don't hate you for leaving, I hate that it was true. We let each other go, but I still wanted you. Maybe love doesn't always fail, maybe it just runs out of time. And maybe the saddest endings are the ones without a crime. So we let each other go, and I'm learning how to cope. You found your future somewhere else, I stayed behind with hope. If loving you was my mistake, it's one I won't undo. We let each other go, but my heart stayed with you. Some breakups don't end in anger, they end in silence. And a love that still hurts. softly, almost kind, like hurting me was hard for you. You chose your words so carefully. I felt my heart already knew. I stared at the floor and nodded along, like I agreed this was right. But everything inside me screamed for one more night. You looked relieved when I didn't fight, like this was something you rehearsed. I didn't want this, I didn't choose goodbye. I would have stayed through anything, I would have tried. You said it's better this way, I said nothing at all. I didn't want this, but I still lost you. Pack my things like they weren't memories, like love could fit in boxes. You watch me fold our life away, careful not to stop me. I wanted you to say my name, to tell me not to leave, but you stood there so quietly, like you already free. You let me walk out with my heart and never asked me to stay. I didn't want this, but I let it happen anyway. I smiled so you wouldn't feel bad. I broke on the way home that day. You found peace in letting go. I found pain in being strong. I didn't want this, but I let it happen anyway. I smiled so you wouldn't feel bad. I broke on the way home that day. You found peace in letting go. I found pain in being strong. I didn't want this, but I'll live with it alone. Maybe love isn't always mutual. Maybe it ends unevenly. One heart moves on quietly. One heart learns how to bleed. I didn't want this, but wanting wasn't enough. I loved you deeper than you loved me, and that's the truth. If breaking my own heart was the price to keep you calm, I didn't want this, but I still let you go. Some breakups aren't a decision, there's something you survive. I still wake up reaching for you, like my body forgot you're gone. The room feels colder every morning, like the warmth left and moved on. I try to keep myself together, tell the world I'm doing fine, but every smile feels borrowed now, like it's no longer mine. They say time will heal the pain, but time just shows me what I lost. I'm breaking without you, even when I look okay. I hold myself up in daylight, fall apart when night stays. You found your way to happiness, I'm still lost in what we were. I'm breaking without you, and it hurts more than words. I replay the last thing you said, wondering if I misheard, if there was something I could have done, or a way to save the hurt. I would have stayed through anything, I would have carried the weight, but loving you alone taught me some love arrives too late. You let go before I knew how, I held on until it broke me. I'm breaking without you, slowly piece by piece. I don't cry like I used to, but the ache never leaves. I don't hate you for moving on, I hate that I can't. I'm breaking without you, and I don't know how to stand. Maybe love isn't meant to last, maybe it's meant to scar, but you were my safest place. Now I don't know where you are, I don't need you to come back to me, I just need the pain to end. But every time I breathe your name, my heart breaks again. I'm breaking without you, even when I'm standing tall. You were my reason, my home, my truth. Now I'm nothing at all. If loving you was my mistake, it's one I'll never undo. I'm breaking without you, because I really loved you. Some heartbreaks don't heal quietly, they live inside you and slowly tear you apart. You stop saying my name out loud, like it too much to try. I felt the space grow wider every time you look past my eyes. I asked if something was wrong, you said I'm just tired, that's all. I didn't know tired could mean you were already gone. I kept holding us together while you loosened your hand. You let me go first, even though I stayed. You watched me fight for us while you quietly walked away. I loved you like you mattered, you loved me like you might. Let me go first, and I lost the will to fight. I learned how to cry without sound, Turn my pain into patience, pretended this was normal, not sad. You said we'd figure it out, but never said you'd stay. I held on to every maybe, you held on to escape. You didn't break my heart in one day, you let it fade. You let it fade. You let me go first before I was ready to see. You made the ending gentle so it wouldn't hurt you like me. I begged my heart to keep believing you already done. You let me go first and now there's nothing left to run from. Maybe love shouldn't feel like waiting, like proving you're enough. Maybe the deepest heartbreak is loving someone who gives up. You let me go first and I stayed anyway. I carried the truth alone till it broke me one day. I don't hate you for leaving, I hate that I didn't know. You let me go first and I still loved you so. Some people don't leave suddenly, they let you go while you're still holding on. You said you needed space to breathe, I gave you all mine. I waited in the pauses, read between every line. I told myself you come around, that love just needed time. I didn't know I was the only one, still trying. I kept fixing what I could touch. You stopped reaching back. I was still trying while you were letting go. I was fighting for a future you already didn't want. You said we both deserve peace, but peace felt one-sided. Then I was still trying, and that's how I lost in the end. You stopped asking how I felt, started saying you'll be fine. I smiled so you wouldn't worry, broke apart in private time. I would've stayed through anything if you had stayed too. But loving someone halfway gone breaks you. You were already moving on. I was holding us together. I was still trying, calling pain being strong. You let go without a sound. I held on too long. I loved you like it mattered, you never met me halfway. If loving you was my mistake, it's one I won't deny. I was still trying, and now I'm learning how to say goodbye. Some heartbreaks don't happen suddenly. They happen while you're still hoping. We used to talk about everything, even nothing felt enough. Your voice was my favorite sound. Love felt simple, love felt safe. Then words became harder to find. Smiles didn't reach your eyes. I felt you leaving long before you ever said goodbye. We didn't fall apart in flames. We faded softly. We loved until silence filled every space between us. No more fights, no more trying, just distance dressed as calm. I stayed hoping you'd come back to me. You stayed quiet instead. We loved until silence, and that's how it ended. You stopped asking how I felt, started answering on your own. I learned how to cry quietly so I wouldn't feel alone. I would've fixed what you couldn't say if you let me see the truth. But love can't survive on effort when it's only coming from you. You let go without a sound. I held on without a voice. We loved until silence said what you couldn't say. You chose peace over fighting. I chose you anyway. I watched us disappear slowly, like something no one noticed. We loved until silence, and I'm still hearing it. Maybe love doesn't always break. Maybe it just goes quiet. And maybe the saddest endings are the ones without a reason. We loved until silence was louder than our past. I don't hate you, I don't blame you, I just miss what we had. If loving you meant losing my voice, I'd still do it again. We loved until silence, and I loved you till the end. didn't burn. We learned each other slow. Your hand felt safe inside of mine, like somewhere I could go. You knew my fears without a word. You knew when I was tired. I didn't know a love so calm could still end in fire. They say nothing lasts forever, but I thought we'd last longer than this. A love like this was too real to forget, too gentle to survive the world we couldn't be yet. You let go like you had to breathe. I held on like it was my last wish. I didn't just lose you, I lost a love like this. We talked about the future once like it was already ours. You said my name like a promise under quiet stars. I built my home inside your heart, never made a plan to leave. I didn't know loving you would teach me how to grieve. You found peace in walking away. I stayed with everything you left to say. A love like this doesn't fade away. It just changes shape inside your chest and learns to stay. You look happy now and that's okay, but part of me still exists in the life I lost, in a love like this. Maybe timing broke us, maybe we were too kind, maybe loving you so deeply rewired my mind. I don't hate you, I don't blame, I just quietly miss who I was when I believed in a love like this. A love like this changed who I am. Even now I feel you in the way I stand. If I ever love again someday, I'll know exactly what I miss, because nothing feels the same after a love like this. Some loves don't end in goodbye, they end in comparison to everything that comes after. You didn't leave all at once. You faded a little each day. Your smile stayed, your body stayed, but your heart was far away. I felt the warmth disappear, even when you held my hand. I didn't know losing you could happen while you were still standing there. I kept fixing what I could see, but I couldn't reach what was already gone. I lost you slowly. was no goodbye to survive, just love turning into a ghost. I stayed hoping you'd come back to me. You stayed until you couldn't. I lost you slowly, and I still feel every moment of it. You stopped asking how I felt, started saying I'm just tired. I made excuses for the distance, called it stress, called it time. I loved you louder, you grew quieter, like silence was your escape. I didn't know holding on tighter was pushing you away. You were already letting go while I was still holding us. I lost you slowly in ordinary days, and missed calls and quiet nights, and words you didn't say. You didn't mean to hurt me, but you still did. I lost you slowly, and that's why I can't forget. Maybe love doesn't end with heartbreak. Maybe it ends with denial. We're staying too long in something broken, because leaving feels worse for a while. I lost you slowly, and now I'm standing here alone. You walked away already healed. I stayed where love once lived. If loving you was my mistake, it's one I'll never regret. I lost you slowly, and I'm still losing you in my head. Some people don't leave suddenly, they disappear while you're still loving them. I never asked you to stay forever. I just asked you to be here now. I never asked you for perfection, just a reason to believe somehow. I gave you patience like it was endless, gave you silence when you pulled away. I didn't know loving you quietly would teach me how to break. I lowered my voice so you wouldn't leave. I lowered my needs instead. I never asked you for more than you could give, but you still took everything I was and left me how I live. You said you cared, you said you tried, and maybe that was true. I never asked you for this pain, I just loved you. I learned how to wait without questions, learned how to smile through doubt. I turned my fears into asked you to stay forever. I just asked you to be here now. I never asked you for perfection, just a reason to believe somehow. I gave you patience like it was endless, gave you silence when you pulled away. I didn't know loving you quietly would teach me how to pray. I lowered my voice so you wouldn't leave. I lowered my knees instead. I never asked you for more than you could give, but you still took everything I was and left me how I live. You said you cared, you said you tried, and maybe that was true. I never asked you for this pain, I just loved you. I learned how to wait without questions, learned how to smile through doubt. I turned my fears into afterthoughts so you wouldn't feel crowded out. I would have fixed what you couldn't say if you let me see the truth. But love doesn't survive on effort when it's only coming from you. I mistook your comfort for commitment, and you're staying for choosing me. I never asked you to promise what you couldn't keep, but you let me build a future while you plan to leave. I stayed loyal to every word, you stayed unsure through it all. I never asked you for goodbye, but you gave it anyway. Maybe love shouldn't feel this careful, like walking on thin glass. Maybe the saddest kind of heartbreak is realizing you love someone who was never really there. I never asked you to change or to stay the same. I just wanted honesty, not comfort dressed as faith. If loving you was my mistake, it's one I'll always own. I never asked you to break my heart, I just wanted you. Some love doesn't fail because it's wrong. It fails because it's one-sided. I still catch myself smiling at jokes you'll never hear. I still save things I tell you if you were still right here. I built my days around your name like it was safe to stay. I didn't know loving you will leave me this afraid. They say love comes and goes, but no one says it takes pieces with it. You meant everything, and now you're gone. I don't know how to be okay when what felt right like I was hard to lose. I remember believing love could never feel this bruise. I stayed when things got heavy. You left when it got real. I gave you all of who I was. You never felt the weight I feel. I don't hate you for leaving. I hate that I stayed believing you meant everything more than you ever knew. I gave you my whole heart, you gave me half the truth. I still defend you in my head, even now, even then. You meant everything, and I still let you win. Maybe love isn't meant to last, maybe it's meant to change us. But losing you this quietly still feels like it erased us. You meant everything, and I'll carry that with me. Not to stay broken forever, just to remember what love can be. If I ever love again someday, I'll know the risk it brings, because once you meant everything. Some heartbreaks don't scream, they whisper and stay. I notice you before you notice me, in the little things you do. I memorized the way you smiled, like it was something I'd lose. I loved you before you were certain, before you knew what you felt. I didn't know loving you early meant loving you by myself. I stayed ahead of your heart, and it left me behind. I loved you first, and I loved you longer. I held on tighter, you grew a little stronger. You learned how to let me go, I learned how to hurt in silence. I loved you first, and that's why this hurts the most. You said you needed time to feel, I said I wait, it's okay. I turned my hope into patience, watched the colors fade to gray. You loved me when it was easy, pulled away when it was real. I gave you my whole heart, you gave me what you could feel. I mistook waiting for devotion in your doubt for death. I loved you first, before you chose to leave. I believed in every maybe, you never believed in me. You walked away already healed, I stayed where love still lived. I loved you first, and I still did. Maybe loving first means losing, means learning how to ache. Maybe being brave with your heart I loved you first, and I don't regret a thing. Even if it broke my heart, it taught me how to feel. If loving you was my mistake, I'd make it again somehow. I loved you first, and I'm learning how to love me now. Some hearts don't lose because they love wrong. They lose because they love sooner. You didn't fight when we were breaking. You didn't ask me to stay. You watched me fade into silence and turned your eyes away. I kept waiting for a sign from you, something honest, something true. But you let me walk out of your life like I was nothing to lose. I would have stayed through anything if you had reached for me. I was easy to lose, easy to forget. You let go of my heart with no regret. I loved you like you were forever. You loved me like I was a phase. I was easy to lose, and that still breaks me every day. I blame myself for your distance, for every word you didn't say. I shrank my knees, lowered my voice, so you wouldn't walk away. I gave you patience I never got back. I gave you time you didn't need. You found peace in leaving quietly. I stayed learning how to bleed. You didn't mean to hurt me this way, but you didn't try to stop it either. I was easy to lose, like I never been mad. You didn't choose to save us, you just let it end as such. I would have fought for everything. You didn't fight at all. I was easy to lose, and I loved you through it all. Maybe love shouldn't feel disposable, like something you can't replace. Maybe the deepest heartbreak is knowing you were never hard to erase. I was easy to lose, but loving you was hard. You walked away already healed. I stayed here falling apart. If loving you was my mistake, it's one I'll never undo. I was easy to lose, but you were hard to lose. Some people don't leave loudly, they just decide an hour stay for. said your name, I meant it. When I stayed for real. I didn't love you halfway. I didn't know how not to feel. I planned my days around your smile, built my world on what you said. I didn't know some people promise with a heart already halfway dead. You spoke in words that sounded sure. I listened like they last. I meant it all, every word, every tear. I loved you like you were my future. You loved me like I was just here. You walked away without a bruise. I'm still bleeding through it all. I meant it all, and that's why this hurt so much. I defended you when it hurt me. Said your distance wasn't real. I called your absence being lost, so I wouldn't have to feel. I gave you grace you never asked for, time you never tried to say. You let me believe we were something while you quietly slipped away. I thought love meant never leaving. You thought love meant staying alive. I meant it all when I said I'd stay. I didn't know you were already looking for an easier way. I fought for us in silence, you didn't fight at all. I meant it all, and I still do. That's the fault. Maybe loving deeply is dangerous. Maybe hearts are meant to try this hard, but I'd rather feel this pain forever than love without leaving a mark. I meant it all, and I won't take it back, even if it broke my heart, even if it changed the path. You'll forget the way I loved you, but I'll always know it's true. I meant it all when I loved you. Some heartbreaks don't come from lies, they come from loving someone who didn't love the same way. We sat there saying nothing, like words would make it worse. Saying goodbye felt kinder than staying while it hurt. Your eyes avoided mine, like love had already gone. I felt us breaking quietly before we called it done. I wanted you to fight for us, but you were already tired. So we let each other go, even though it broke our hearts. We chose peace over trying, over falling apart. I loved you more than leaving, but staying hurt us too. So we let each other said this wasn't anyone's fault, like that made it okay. You said we'd both be happier if we walked separate ways. I nodded like I understood, like I wasn't scared inside. But every step away from you felt like I was saying goodbye to my life. You were ready to move on, I was still holding hope. So we let each other go, with tears we tried to hide. You looked relieved somehow, I just felt empty inside. I don't hate you for leaving, I hate that it was true. We let each other go, but I still want you. Maybe love doesn't always fail, maybe it just runs out of time. And maybe the saddest endings are the ones without a cry. So we let each other go, and I'm learning how to cope. You found your future somewhere else, I stay behind with hope. If loving you was my mistake, it's one I won't undo. We let each other go, but my heart stays with you. Some breakups don't end in anger, they end in silence. And a love that still hurts. You said it softly, almost kind, like hurting me was hard for you. You chose your words so carefully, I felt my heart already knew. I stared at the floor, I nodded along, like I agreed this was right. But everything inside me screamed for one more night. You looked rage when I didn't fight, like this was something you'd rehearse. I didn't want this, I didn't choose goodbye. I would have stayed through anything, I would have tried. You said it's better this way, I said nothing at all. I didn't want this, but I still lost you. I packed my things like they weren't memories, like love could fit in boxes. You watched me fold our life away, careful not to stop me. I wanted you to say my name, to tell me not to leave, but you stood there so quietly, like you were already free. You let me walk out with my heart, and never asked me to stay. I didn't want this, but I let it happen didn't want this, but wanting wasn't enough. I loved you deeper than you loved me, and that's the truth. If breaking my own heart was the price to keep you calm, I didn't want this, but I still let you go. Some breakups aren't a decision. There's something you survive. I still wake up reaching for you, like my body forgot you're gone. The room feels colder every morning, like the warmth left and moved on. I try to keep myself together, tell the world I'm doing fine, but every smile feels borrowed now, like it's no longer mine. They say time will heal the pain, but time just shows me what I lost. I'm breaking without you, even when I look okay. I hold myself up in daylight, fall apart when night stays. You found your way to happiness, I'm still lost in what we were. I'm breaking without you, and it hurts more than words. I replay the last thing you said, wondering if I misheard. If there was something I could have done, or a way to save the hurt, I would have stayed through anything, I would have carried the weight. But loving you alone taught me some love arrives too late. You let go before I knew how, I held on until it broke me. I'm breaking without you, slowly piece by piece. I don't cry like I used to, but the ache never leaves. I don't hate you for moving on, I hate that I can't. I'm breaking without you, and I don't know. To scar, but you were my safest place. Now I don't know where you are. I don't need you to come back to me, I just need the pain to end. But every time I breathe your name, my heart breaks again. I'm breaking without you, even when I'm standing tall. You were my reason, my home, my truth. Now I'm nothing at all. If loving you was my mistake, it's one I'll never undo. I'm breaking without you, because I really loved you. Some heartbreaks don't heal quietly, they live inside you and slowly tear you apart. You stopped saying my name out loud, like it hurt too much to try. I felt the space grow wider every time you looked past my eye. Asked if something was wrong. You said I'm just tired, that's all. I didn't know tired could mean you were already gone. I kept holding us together while you loosened your hands. You let me go first, even though I stayed. You watched me fight for us while you quietly walked away. I loved you like it mattered. You loved me like it might. You let me go first, and I lost the will to fight. I learned how to cry without sound, so you wouldn't feel bad. I turned my pain into patience, pretended this was normal, not sad. You said we'd figure it out, but never said you'd stay. I held on to every maybe, you held on to escape. You didn't break my heart, and one day you let it fade. You let me go first before I was ready to see. You made the ending gentle, so it wouldn't hurt you like me. I begged my heart to keep believing you were already done. You let me go first, and now there's nothing left to run from. Maybe love shouldn't feel like waiting, like proving you're enough. Maybe the deepest heartbreak is loving someone who gives up. You let me go first, and I stayed anyway. I carried the truth alone till it broke me one day. I don't hate you for leaving, I hate that I didn't know. You let me go first, and I still loved you so. Some people don't leave suddenly, they let you go. Are you still holding on? You said you needed space to breathe, I gave you all of mine. I waited in the pauses, read between every line. I told myself you'd come around, that love just needed time. I didn't know I was the only one still trying. I kept fixing what I could touch. You stopped reaching back. I was still trying while you were letting go. I was fighting for a future you already didn't want. You said we both deserve peace, but peace fell one-sided then. I was still trying, and that's how I lost in the end. You stopped asking how I felt, started saying you'll be fine. I smiled so you wouldn't worry, broke apart in private time. I would've stayed through anything if you had stayed too. But loving someone halfway gone breaks you. You were already moving on. I was holding us together. I was still trying, calling pain being strong. You let go without a sound. I held on too long. I loved you like it mattered. You loved me when it fit. I was still trying while you were already done with it. Maybe love isn't about effort. Maybe it's about choice. And maybe the saddest truth is loving someone who never uses theirs. I was still trying, even when my heart was tired. I gave you everything I had. You never met me halfway. If loving you was my mistake, it's one I won't deny. I was still trying, and now I'm learning how to say goodbye. Some heartbreaks don't happen suddenly. They happen while you're still hoping. Close the book of fairy tales tonight. I blew out the candle, killed the light. I used to think the hero always won, that we would ride into the setting sun. But real life has a bitter, sharp taste, and all our years were just a tragic waste. The glass slipper shattered on the stone and left me standing here completely on my own. The orchestra is packing up things. The choir has forgotten how to sing. There is no magic spell to fix the break, no potion for the overwhelming ache. There are no more happy endings here, just the falling of a silent tear. We burned the script, we tore the page. Two weary actors walking off the stage. The castle is a ruin in the dust. The armor is covered in the rust. Don't tell me that it's gonna be okay. There are no more happy endings today. I see the lovers walking in the park. They don't know the bite of the sudden dark. They think that love is invincible and true, just like the foolish way I looked at you. But winter comes to kill the summer bloom, and silence fills the corners of the room. The villain didn't need a sword or a knife, he just used the apathy. The orchestra is packing up their things. The choir has forgotten how to sing. There is no magic spell to fix the break, no a silent tear. We burned the script, we tore the page. Two weary actors walking off the stage. The castle is a ruin in the dust. The armor is covered in the rust. Don't tell me that it's gonna be okay. There are no more happy endings today. Life isn't a movie on a screen. It's messy and it's cruel and it is mean. The good guys don't always save the girl. It's a broken and a twisted, lonely world. So spare me all the comfort and the lies, and let me mourn the closing of your eyes. There are no more happy endings here, just the falling of a silent tear. We burned the script, we tore the page. Two weary actors walking off the stage. The castle is a ruin in the dust. The armor is covered in the rust. Don't tell me that it's gonna be okay. There are no more happy endings today. Close the cover, put it on the shelf, I'm by myself. No more happy endings, just the end. I take the long way home to miss the street where the pavement used to feel beneath our feet. I can bear to look at the corner light where everything went wrong the Tuesday night. It looks the same, the shops are open wide. People walking happily side by side. They don't know they're stepping on the ghost of the person that I love the most. It's invisible, the stain upon the ground. The silence is the only lingering sound. I hold my breath until I pass it by, trying to suppress the urge to cry. There should be tape around the scene to mark the ruins of where we had been. There should be warning signs to turn away from the memory of that bitter day. It wasn't violent, there was no blood, just a heart dragging through the mud. I can point to the exact spot where I cried. Right there's where love died. I remember how the wind was biting cold. I remember how your hand I couldn't hold. You looked at me with eyes I didn't know, and told me that you had to let me go. The words were simple but they cut so deep, putting all our promises to sleep. Now that location is a hollowed space, a graveyard for the smile upon my face. It's invisible, the stain upon the ground. The silence is the only lingering sound. I hold my breath until I pass it by, trying to suppress the urge to cry. There should be yellow tape around the scene to mark the ruins of where we had been. There should be warning signs to turn away from the memory of that bitter day. It wasn't violent, there was no blood, just a heart dragging through the mud. I can point to the exact spot where I cried. Right there is where love just a piece of land, but it's where you let go of my hand. There should be yellow tape around the scene to mark the ruins of where we had been. There should be warning signs to turn away from the memory of that bitter day. It wasn't violent, there was no blood, just a heart dragging through the mud. I can point to the exact spot where I cried. Right there's where right where we stood, right where we felt my own personal hell, where love died, where love died. I've been holding on so tightly to a love that's letting go. Every promise feels like glass breaking slow against my soul. I keep smiling like I'm fine, like I don't feel this low, but I'm drowning in your silence, and you already know. I stayed when it was killing me, hoping you would stay too. I begged for signs you still care, but all I got was true. Just let me go. If you don't love me, don't keep me here half alive. I can't keep breaking every night just to keep this hope alive. If your heart is somewhere else, please don't make me beg for you. Just let me go. It hurts less than loving you. Between your empty words, I see it in your eyes. You're already gone in pieces. I'm the last one saying goodbye. I blame myself for staying, for loving you this long. I tried to be what you needed, but I was never strong. I'm tired of waiting for a touch that never comes my way. I'm tired of loving someone who already walked away. Just let me go. Stop holding me with memories and lies. I can't survive another night asking you to stop hurting me. I used to be the place you were. Now I'm just the one who waits. You don't say it, but I can feel your love already changed. I gave you all my yesterday. You gave me reasons to doubt how I'm not chosen anymore. I see it in the way you turn away. I'm still here, still fighting for us, while you already walked away. I don't need the truth in words. Your silence says it all before. I'm not yours anymore. Loving you didn't end early. It just stopped choosing